Welcome to this fifth video in the series for sizing Spectrum Protect Plus. In this video, we'll talk about entering the sizing information for different applications. These applications could be anything from the SQL to the DB2 to Oracle, MongoDB, OS365, Kubernetes, or any of the other supported applications by Spectrum Protect Plus. In this example, we're still working on the primary location, and we're going to be entering the information for the Microsoft SQL database, which has a front-end capacity of 50 terabytes according to the business requirements that we collected. So on the application tab, the first thing you can do is enter a little note just telling the name that you want to give it, some already pre-existing names out there that you can pull in, so we'll call it Microsoft SQL. And once again, this is just a name label. It doesn't affect the sizing at all. For the daily change rate, we're going to assume a 5% daily change rate and an annual growth rate of 10%. Now, at the minimum, you need to change the boxes that are in orange. And since we are using the service level agreements that correspond to the out-of-the-box silver SLA policy, we'll be entering our information in this silver column. And that has to do with the backup frequency of daily, a retention of 30 days. Our front-end capacity for this SQL database was 50 terabytes. We do want to protect the backup logs, and this is actually one of the main differences between what you'll be entering in the application tabs versus if you entered a hypervisor tab. For replication policy, we do want to replicate that data, and we want to replicate on a daily basis, and we want to keep that replication on the secondary site for 30 days. We also have the option of copying to standard object storage, and we are going to do that, but we're going to do it from the replicated site. And in this case, we'll keep that copy out there for 180 days. Okay, so once you have populated the specific service level agreement, you can then scroll down and you'll see the intermediate results that are generated, and this would be the data specific to the SQL sizing. And since we're doing a 3-year projection, this would kind of show you your amount of data that's projected to be ingested into the Spectrum Protect Plus server, and after dedupe and compression and everything is done, the amount that would actually be stored. Okay, if you did have additional databases or applications, you could enter those into the various application fields. You can enter up to 4 applications. If for some reason you had more than that, you would just simply create a second sheet and then combine the results manually. In our next video, we'll go ahead and take a look at the sizing results tabs, which will have taken all of this intermediate data from the different tabs where we entered information, and it will summarize that for us. So please check out our next video.